So this man right here bought me a bus, and we are on our way right now to go pick it up. We ended up going with the first car that we looked at, and it had to have detailing done and have a few things fixed. So Nick actually purchased it on Monday, and it's Wednesday right now, and we are heading to pick it up. What are we doing, boys?
I'm gonna get a big car and
You guys are silly. Are we getting our big car?
yeah!
Is Daddy inside right now getting the keys? They just rolled up in this. What do you think, sis?
I love it.
Okay.
The kids are checking it out for the first time.
I love it. I don't like it. I love it. I love it.
You love them?
It says emergency exit.
The trunk is an emergency exit.
Yeah. Cruising around in this
I
thing.
can't believe we're gonna be cruising around in this thing.
Mommy.
Do you like it or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What is that, Davis?
I can easily reach this.
Do y'all like it?
Yes, it's a lot better than the other car.
A lot more space.
I'm going right here.
Is that your spot?
Yep. This is my spot.
Hey, big man, do you like it? So we're breaking it in. Grant's just sitting so contently over here.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, we've got them loaded up. Here's Davis, and Grant's over there. We're changing his car seat out so it won't come so far forward, but that one's at home.
Be quiet.
We've got Grant, got McKinley right
I
here.
feel so much different in this car. I feel like.
Yeah. Then we
Hey,
got
my
Paxton right there,
My hand's
and
actually
Caleb. So they are sharing a row, but they have a lot of space in between each other. And then we still are gonna take this chair out for when we don't have extra people in the car. That way it's a clear access to Paxton. We just picked up the bus. I'm kid-free to drive home in the SUV. Nick has them all in the bus. It's like he's inspecting some stuff. I don't really know. Hopefully everything's good to go. They did try to give us our car on an empty tank of gas. So we protested that, and they went and got us some gas. I haven't been super impressed with this dealership, but I like the car, so. So Nick has it in the garage. It's touching the wall. We're not sure if we can close it or not. Wait and see. No? Never. It's a little too long.
And way too big.
No, it's height-wise, it fits. Just the length. I was super excited thinking it was gonna fit there for a second. But at least we can pull it in. We need to get kids in and out because of weather.
Yep.
Yeah? Tour of the bus. Who sits here?
Right here.
Uh-huh.
David.
Davis. And who sits over there?
Claire.
Grant. And then show us the rest of the car.
Sissy sit right there, and
Sissy.
Bro over there, and me right here. And Mommy and Daddy sit right. Mommy sit right here,
Uh-huh.
and Daddy sit right there.
Do you love it?
Uh-huh.
So we ended up buying a Ford Transit 350, and this is the low top. And we were able to find it not in white. This particular one already had tinted windows, and you really can't see through at all. The back. And then this one also had a sliding door, which was hard to find. And then it already had the step built in. Running board built in. So we figured we have had this for about 1 day now, but I figured that we would go ahead and show you how we have set it up for our family of 7, and then just let you know our honest review so far. So this is the front of the vehicle. Passenger seat, driver's seat. It has a ton of cup storage all throughout. There's more over there. There's some down in the door. So it just has storage like built all throughout it. It also has the step to get in. I'm 5'3" and I'm able to get into here comfortably, but it also has the handle to pull on if you needed to. Okay, so to be noted, there is no type of CD player in these models at all, or at least in the one that we have. So it's just like radio. They do have the aux cord, and it has it has two of these, two auxiliary plugs that you can plug your phone in. So one here and one here. The AC to control from the front is right here. And then if you want to control the back's AC, it's up here. So the kids can have a different temperature than I do, and I don't have to have it blasting for them to feel air, so that's nice. And then there are literally air vents, 2 over each row going all the way back. So the kids in the back of my car have been perfectly comfortable in terms of air. I will say that it's hard to hear the kids that are in the main back when you're driving, which can be a plus and a minus, I guess. I don't know, if you have the radio and the AC on, you can't really hear them. But I feel like that's even in like an SUV or a van. You kind of just get used to that. There are, like I said, cup holders right here. And it has a backup camera that shows up on the mirror. And that makes it easier to drive. Nick has kind of taught me how to use this particular backup camera.
Started to teach her how to use the camera.
I'm trying to learn still. It does beep at you if you're about to hit something, so that's good to know. It's super easy to drive though, so don't be intimidated if you're a mom and you are needing a larger vehicle. I was super scared to drive it. The only thing that I have been intimidated with still is parking and backing it in. But like I said, we've had it for a day. It drives exactly like an SUV. Like in terms of like just being on the main road and stuff, you don't notice a difference at all. It's literally just like an SUV. So don't be intimidated by that. It has great space. We actually kind of went ahead and organized our car. So we put a little trash can, like this is a like dollar store trash can. I just kind of stuck it right here. That way we can have that up front. And we also put another trash can in the back. So we're gonna go ahead and give you a tour just like all throughout to show you how we are making this particular car work for our family of 7. First, like I said, there's the running board, kickboard, whatever this is called right here. So there's 2 stairs to get into it. This particular model has no carpet and it also has leather seats. I will say that most of the ones that we saw had carpet and had cloth seats. So if that's something that you really, really want, you might have to look for a while because like I said in my previous video, the Ford Transits are like not very easy to find. So it's kind of like you get what you get, but we lucked into exactly what we wanted. So I will say I highly recommend this no carpet. It's already dirty. We've had it for a day, but like we can just like vacuum it out and be done with, or even like use a broom. So we do want to take this chair out, and we thought that it was just like a lever to take it out. It's not. It's actually what kind of bolt?
Star bit.
A star bit. So we don't have that particular tool, which is insane because Nick has every tool known to man. So
I have them, it's just not as big as needed.
Okay, so this seat is coming out for our particular family, but just as an overview of the layout, that is an extra seat that you can use, and that makes it a 12 passenger, right?
Yep.
The way that we have laid our particular car out, we put our youngest in the front, and then it moves on back from there. So we have our 3-year-old right here forward facing, and then I actually put my 1-year-old who is rear facing over here. And at first we were like, should we do that because I have to climb through? But it's actually super convenient. So to get him in, I just slide past here, and then I have this seat to sit down and actually get him buckled. So it's worked out great. And then I can get my 3-year-old buckled as well. And then from my driver's seat, I can reach. The boys are in the car, they love it. But from the driver's seat, I can reach anything that he needs. Today he dropped his chips like 6 times and I was able to reach that. So that's great having them here, and there's space in between them. It's perfectly comfortable. An adult could ride right here, no problem. So the back of the seats also have like 2 storage things. We have not utilized those yet, but that's nice that they have those. So it's like 2 separate pockets. So the storage in this car is actually like really good. And then moving back here, like I said, this seat will be gone, which will give us like a true like hallway, which will be nice. The kids can stand in here, by the way. I have to slouch over, my husband has to slouch over, but the kids can stand. So we just put like a little organizer that we used to have in our van in here. I just have Band-Aids, hand sanitizer, wipes, and diapers, and extra pull-ups and some swim diapers in case we run out. So that's right here, and once this chair's gone, this will be a clear path, and I don't think that this will be a problem. Now, something funny that I kind of did today was I found these bins at Dollar Store, and I actually snapped them in beside our kids, and I figured that these bins could just be like for their iPods, coloring books, whatever they bring with them, they can put here. And I strapped them in so they would not fall, but if we have guests in the car, we could just unsnap those and put them underneath the seat, no problem. So right here is my daughter's row. She has her own row, which is super great. She gets a break from her brothers. And then back here we have my 5-year-old and then our 9-year-old, and they also have 2 storage bins. Okay, so the one thing I do want to note though with the sliding door, I am so thrilled that we have the sliding door, but the only one of my children that can open it from the inside is my 9-year-old. It's heavy. It's even heavy for me to close, so that is something to like take into consideration when you get it. There's no automatic buttons, so you may have to help the kids open it. But another great thing that I've noticed is if it's raining outside, I can literally go from the driver's seat into the back without even getting out of the car. Get the kids all unbuckled, get them ready, especially in the winter if you need to put like winter jackets back on. Like you can do that all inside your car before you even open the sliding door. So it's great space. Now the back might be one of my favorite parts. And if you are a mama of a large family or just like need more space in general, it's probably the cargo space that you needed the most. And this has tons of cargo space. So these doors can actually open further than this. You just push this little button right here to unlock, and then you just bring it back.
There's actually magnets to hold it open.
Yeah, so these can go like all the way back if you really needed space to like put large items in here. So that's good to know, but take this in. Now in my old car, my SUV, we had an Acadia. Literally this double stroller took up the entire cargo space. We could not fit one more thing in there. And now we could literally fit 2, 3 double strollers if we needed to. Could throw crib mattresses back here, tons of suitcases, like the sky's the limit. We are traveling in a month and I'm so excited to utilize this space. Another thing to be noted is this back row is actually 2 separate seats. You could take the entire row out. You could take half of it out if you needed more cargo space for a trip or something, or if you just didn't want as many seats. Like these are actually easier to take out, I think, than that front seat. These are by a lever, so that gives you tons of space to just keep on going. Okay, one thing to be noted, and I'm gonna save you the hassle because it just took our entire family looking for this to even know. The gas tank. When most people would think it would be back here, right? Or on the other side in the same place. It's not. In the Ford Transit, it's actually right here. So now you know. We didn't know. It took all of us looking, but that's where it's at. And then it looks like it doesn't even have a cap. You just push it in.
Yeah.
So you don't have a cap. You just push the nozzle into the hole. So all in all, I think we're really happy with our purchase. I mean, we literally call it the bus, we call it the beast, we don't even know what we're gonna call it yet, but we laugh about the fact that we own basically a church van as our family car. But if you have a large family, this is the way to go, honestly. Like our SUV feels so small now, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's hilarious, and it feels funny like rolling up in something big like this, but do you like it? Yeah?
It's like when we first got on that bus, I like got in and then I went back in that car in the SUV to like get my homework, and then I got in there. I was like, geez, this feels like it's like such a tight space.
Yep. So if you have a large family, I mean, we only have 5 kids, and we totally could have made do with the SUV, but this is much better. It just really is. Like I said, parking, backing up takes a little bit of getting used to, but other than that, I'm super happy with the space.